If you've been working in a help desk role for more than a year, you probably realize something. Nobody ever gets promoted out of this role. You watch people come and go, you handle the same password resets and basic troubleshooting, and meanwhile, the higher paying jobs seem completely out of reach. I know because I was stuck there myself making $35,000 a year. Watching people with less experience than me land cloud engineer roles paying $120,000 to $150,000 a year. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why help desk is designed to keep you stuck, and more importantly, the exact path you need to take to break out and land one of those high-paying cloud engineer roles. You know what no one tells you when you first get into IT? That the help desk isn't designed to promote you. It's designed to keep you there. When I first got into tech, I thought to myself, I'll grind it out here for about a year or two, stack up a few certifications, and move up fast. But what I didn't realize is that help desk is built like a treadmill. You're busy every day and you're not actually moving forward. Let me explain. Help desk is what companies called a cost center, not a profit center. That means your job isn't to innovate or drive revenue. Your job is just to keep the lights on. So companies want that department to be as cheap, fast, and replaceable as possible. They'll happily let you take on more tickets or train the new guy, but when it comes to promotion or pay raises, it's crickets. I remember being in that spot myself. 3 certifications deep, A+, Security+, AWS CCP. Meanwhile, I was training new hires who were making the same as me, and one of them got promoted simply because they knew the right person. That was the moment I realized this system isn't built to reward certifications. It's built to reward skills and opportunities. The truth is, certifications don't move you forward inside help desk. It just make you more of a qualified ticket closer. Because the structure of the job doesn't change. You're still resetting passwords, still troubleshooting Wi-Fi issues, and still escalating the real technical work to someone else. And every year you stay there, it gets harder to transition, not because you're capable, but because you're stuck in a non-transferable skill loop. You get better at what companies don't pay high salaries for. Now, if you're stuck in a help desk role making 40 to 60K and want to land a 120 to 150K AWS cloud engineer role in 3 to 12 months, I help people make this transition using hands-on projects, mentorship, and a proven job placement system. Just click the first link in the description below. But first, let's get back to the video. Here's the truth. The people landing those 120 to 150 cloud jobs aren't necessarily smarter than you. They just learn to focus on what companies actually value. To be honest, certifications and degrees are fine, but they don't prove you can actually solve real-world problems. Companies don't pay for theory, they pay for execution. They want to know, if I hire you tomorrow, can you deploy infrastructure? Can you automate the process? Can you fix issues without me holding your hand? That's the difference between someone stuck in help desk and someone getting 6-figure offers. When I started to realize that, everything changed for me. I stopped obsessing over the next certification and I started to ask, what are these engineers actually doing every day? That's when I discovered AWS, automation, infrastructure as code, and DevOps tools. And more importantly, I learned how to build real-world projects that showed that I could do the work. Let me give you an example. One of my students, Palumi, he had every certification you can imagine: AWS CCP, AWS Solutions Architect, Associate, Scrum Master, but he still couldn't pass the interview stage. He was frustrated because recruiters would say, we're looking for someone with hands-on experience. So inside my mentorship, we built out real-world projects, deploying applications to AWS, automating infrastructure with Terraform, and setting up CI/CD pipelines with Jenkins. Within 3 months, recruiters started reaching out to him. Same certifications, same resume. The only difference is now he can actually show proof that he can do the job. And that's the part no one tells you. You don't need permission to move up. You just need the right skills and the right way to show them. So here's what you do instead. Forget waiting for a promotion. Forget collecting certifications that don't change your paycheck. Start thinking like the people who's already in those 6-figure cloud roles. Because the moment you shift from support to engineer, everything changes. Step 1, you want to start building real-world projects. Companies don't hire people who can talk about AWS. They hire people who can build on it. Start with small, real-world projects. Migrate a mock company's web app to AWS EC2 or S3. Automate that deployment using Terraform so it can be replicated anywhere. Add CI/CD pipelines with Jenkins or GitHub Actions so updates deploy automatically. These are the same skills used every day in these 6-figure cloud engineer roles. When you can show a recruiter your GitHub and you can walk them through your architecture, that's when you become valuable. Step 2, position yourself correctly. Once you have the projects, you got to present them in the right way. Most help desk professionals make one huge mistake. They list tasks, reset passwords, troubleshoot printers. That's not what gets you the interview. Instead, build a portfolio and resume that tells a story of capability. Show how you automated a manual process, how how you deployed infrastructure using code, how you solved a real business problem. Being able to position yourself in the right way is when you'll start to see recruiters coming to you, because you sound like someone who already knows how to solve their company's problems. Step 3, prepare for the interview differently. You don't need 5 years of experience to get hired. You just need to communicate what you've learned in a way that connects to real-world results. When I was interviewing my first cloud role, I didn't pretend to be an expert. I focused on walking the interview through the projects I've built, why I built them that way, and how I would troubleshoot issues if things were to go wrong. That honesty and confidence landed me my first 6-figure job, and it's the same strategy I teach my students. The bottom line is, you don't need to wait for someone to promote you to make more money. You can promote yourself by learning the skills that companies already pay top dollar for. So you have 2 options. You can stay in your help desk role hoping that one more certification or one more year of experience will somehow get you promoted, or you can take the same path that got me from a $35,000 help desk position to nearly $489,000 in cloud engineering. The companies hiring for these positions don't care that you're currently in help desk. They care whether you can do the job. So if you want to work with me to make this transition using hands-on projects, mentorship, and a proven job placement system, click the first link in the description below. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.